Tupac Amaru Shakur, also known by his stage names Tupac and Machiavelli, was an American rapper. He is widely considered one of the most influential and successful rappers of all time. Shakur is among the best-selling music artists, having sold more than 75 million records worldwide. Much of Shakur's music has been noted for addressing contemporary social issues that plagued inner cities. John Winston Ono Lennon was an English singer, songwriter, and musician who gained worldwide fame as the founder, co-songwriter, co-lead vocalist, and rhythm guitarist of the Beatles. His work included music, writing, drawings, and film. His songwriting partnership with Paul McCartney remains the most successful in history. Christopher George Latour Wallace, better known by his stage names the Notorious Big, Biggie Smalls, or simply Biggie, was an American rapper. Rooted in East Coast hip-hop, and particularly gangster rap, he is widely considered one of the greatest rappers of all time. Wallace became known for his distinctive laid-back lyrical delivery, offsetting the lyrics' often grim content. Born and raised in Brooklyn, New York City, Wallace signed to Sean Puffy Combs' label Bad Boy Records as it launched in 1993. Sharon Marie Tate Polanski was an American actress and model. During the 1960s, she appeared in advertisements and small television roles before appearing in films, as well as working as a model. After receiving positive reviews for her comedic and dramatic acting performances, Tate was hailed as one of Hollywood's most promising newcomers. She made her film debut in 1961 as an extra in Barabbas with Anthony Quinn. She next appeared in the British mystery horror film Eye of the Devil. Marvin Gay Jr., who also spelled his surname as Gay, was an American singer and songwriter. He helped shape the sound of Motown in the 1960s, first as an in-house session player and later as a solo artist with a string of successes, which earned him the nicknames Prince of Motown and Prince of Soul. Gay's Motown songs include Ain't That Peculiar, How Sweet It Is to Be Loved by You, and I Heard It Through the Grapevine. Selena Quintanilla Perez, known mononymously as Selena, was an American singer. Referred to as the Queen of Tejano music, her contributions to music and fashion made her one of the most celebrated Mexican-American entertainers of the late 20th century. In 2020, Billboard magazine put her in third place on their list of greatest Latino artists of all time, based on both Latin albums and Latin songs chart. Christina Victoria Grimmie was an American singer and YouTuber. In 2009, she began posting covers of popular songs onto YouTube. After releasing her debut EP, Find Me, 2011, her YouTube channel reached 1 million subscribers. After she reached 2 million subscribers, she released her debut studio album, With Love, 2013. Grimmie then became a contestant on Season 6 of The Voice, finishing in third place. Giovanni Maria Gianni Versace was an Italian fashion designer, socialite, and businessman. He was the founder of Versace, an international luxury fashion house that produces accessories, fragrances, makeup, home furnishings, and clothes. He also designed costumes for theater and films. As a friend of Eric Clapton, Princess Diana, Naomi Campbell, Kate Moss, Madonna, Elton John, Tupac Shakur, and many other celebrities, he was one of the first designers to link fashion to the music world. Philip Edward Hartman was a Canadian-born American comedian, actor, screenwriter, and graphic designer. Hartman was born in Brantford, Ontario, Canada, and his family moved to the United States when he was 10 years old. After graduating from California State University, Northridge with a degree in graphic arts, he designed album covers for bands including Poco and America. In 1975, Hartman joined the comedy group The Groundlings, where he helped Paul Rubens develop his character, Pee Wee Herman. Jase Dwayne Ricardo Onfroy, known professionally as XXXTENTACION, was an American rapper and singer-songwriter. Though a controversial figure due to his widely publicized legal troubles, XXXTENTACION gained a cult following among his young fan base during his short career with his depression and alienation-themed music. Critics and fans often credit him for his musical versatility, with his music exploring emo, trap metal, nu metal, indie rock, lo-fi, hip-hop, R&B, and punk rock. Jason William Mizell, better known by his stage name Jam Master Jay, was an American musician and DJ. He was the DJ of the influential hip-hop group Run DMC. During the 1980s, Run DMC became one of the biggest hip-hop groups and accredited with breaking hip-hop into mainstream music. He first started playing at parks and later played at bars. He also began throwing small parties around the area. Adrienne Lavine, usually known by the stage name Adrienne Shelley, sometimes credited as Adrienne Shelley, was an American actress, film director, and screenwriter. She became known from acting in independent films such as Hal Hartley's The Unbelievable Truth, 1989, and Trust, 1990. She wrote, directed, and co-starred in the 2007 Waitress, a posthumous film that later became a Broadway show. Dorothy Ruth Stratton, known professionally as Dorothy Stratton, was a Canadian model and actress, primarily known for her appearances as a Playboy Playmate. Stratton was the Playboy Playmate of the Month for August 1979 and Playmate of the Year in 1980, and appeared in 3 comedy films and in at least 2 episodes of shows broadcast on American network television. She was murdered shortly after starring in the movie Galaxina at the age of 20. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, often referred to as JFK, was an American politician who served as the 35th President of the United States from 1961 until his assassination in 1963. He was the youngest person elected president. Kennedy served at the height of the Cold War, and the majority of his foreign policy concerned relations with the Soviet Union and Cuba. A Democrat, Kennedy represented Massachusetts in both houses of the U.S. Congress prior to his presidency. Daryl Lance Abbott, best known by his stage name Dimebag Daryl, was an American musician. He was the guitarist of the heavy metal bands Pantera and Damageplan, both of which he co-founded alongside his brother, Vinnie Paul. He is considered by many to be one of the greatest metal guitarists of all time. A son of country music producer Jerry Abbott, Abbott began playing guitar at age 12, and Pantera released its debut album, Metal Magic, 1983, when he was 16. Andres Escobar Saldarriaga was a Colombian professional footballer who played as a center-back. He played for Atlético Nacional, BSC Young Boys, and the Colombia national team. Nicknamed The Gentleman, he was known for his clean style of play and calmness on the pitch. On the 2nd of July 1994, Escobar was murdered in the aftermath of the 1994 FIFA World Cup, reportedly as retaliation for having scored an own goal which contributed to the team's elimination from the tournament. Martin Luther King Jr. was an American Christian minister, activist, and political philosopher who was one of the most prominent leaders in the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968. A black church leader and a son of early civil rights activist and minister Martin Luther King Sr., King advanced civil rights for people of color in the United States through the use of non-violent resistance and non-violent civil disobedience against Jim Crow laws and other forms of legalized discrimination.